I'll tell you why I bought it. Every year, like many of you out there, I would go to the store and I would buy what they call yard bags, which were essentially a little bit of a thicker and larger version of your everyday trash bags. I would take them outside, I'd put things in them. The minute I put a stick in there, it would poke through the side. And by the way, those bags said weight capacity, 30 pounds. 30 pounds, that's not even, I got 40, 50 pounds of leaves. Let me tell you what these bags can hold. And they changed it. It used to be 1,200 pounds. These bags will hold up to 1,500 pounds each. We got logs in here. We got bags of mulch. And guess what? I can drag these suckers without hurting that bag. It is indestructible, double weave. I don't even know the material. It's like a poly something. Polypropylene. All right, and the bag's we're trying to get it to stand up. Go that way, stay there. The other thing I love, look at all the handles. There are grab handles at the top, side, bottom, everywhere. So if you need to haul it, you can do that as well. Literally, I said before, if you had a screwdriver, you would really have to stab this thing to get through because of the weave. And if you look close, really close, you'll see that weave. And I always do this before Deb comes out. I'll take this log right here, all right? All right, that's a real wood log. Look at this, nothing, not damaged. They're indestructible. What do you use them for? Firewood, blankets, recycles, garbage, toys. I use them. I've got one outside. I've got my firewood in it for my fireplace. Danny uses one used one as a hamper for his laundry at college. Deb Byers, come on out. I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I love you first of all. I love these bags because I don't have to go and buy, a 16 count of bags
exactly
for $12.99.
Yep.
And I got to do that every year.
Every year. Well,
yeah,
every year.
They're not reusable.
Absolutely, no question about it. This is the great opportunity. These have not been around for a while. With perfect time of year, you've got the opportunity to get a set of 2 of these unbelievably hugely popular yard and garden bags. They are amazing. They're going to be perfect for virtually anything that you need to do, whether it's demolition, whether you're moving, whether you're hauling, whether you're just working in the garden, whether you just need a place to store things. Don't put them in a great big bin that you're going to be using, and then when you're done with the bin, you've got a great big bin. These fabulous bags will hold 1,500 pounds. They will fold back up to about 12 by 15.
That's it.
It's amazing, and they are going to do virtually everything that you want to do, whether you simply have to drag them to have something taken in from the back to the front, or you want to store your fine things down in the basement. Don't worry, they're moisture and water repellent. You've got 6 handles, and I'm going to step over because I want to be over here so you can see. There's 48-gallon capacity in these bags. That's gigantic, absolutely huge capacity. They are they're actually engineered to stand up. There's a wire in the top that keeps them open. So when you're working, doing leaves in the fall or doing something, my husband was cleaning the gutters, he's up on the ladder, he's just dropping the stuff in here. It's like having your own personal outdoor assistant. You've got extra long handles on the top. You've got helper handles on the right. You've got helper handles on the left. All the seams are reinforced. All the handles are reinforced. They're 20 inches by 20 inches by 28 inches high, and they will hold 1,500 pounds, which is 500 pounds more than our nearest competitor. But if they get dirty, you hose them down, let them dry, fold them up, and use them again. But you're not throwing money down the drain. You're not filling the landfill. You have a personal assistant when you're working out in the yard, helping you in the house for things that you want to store. And even for the kids who are going off to college, put all their stuff in here, drag it back in, and they'll use it for the laundry to bring their laundry home, just like Danny.
My producer, Rick, we were looking at the show, and he's like, oh, dude, I love those bags. I'm like, everybody has them. When you get it home, you're shocked, because you get them home, right? And it's this folded bag, okay? And then you open it up, and you're like, geez, I've never seen anything made like this. And if you come in, I guess 3 will be my camera, you can see the weave? This stuff is virtually indestructible. You cannot rip this weave. And then look at how it's lined on the grips. The grips are industrial. Look at this, all double stitching around the top. See that? And then the grips, I mean, guys, you're gonna have these. I've had mine for 4 years.
Wow.
4 years, I've had them all.
Well, that makes sense.
Exactly the same.
Well, that's the thing. That's what makes these so hugely popular, that they've been a customer pick over and over and over again. Don't go out and buy those big garbage bags. The garbage bags are fine, but use them for garbage. That's what they are intended for. You want something that once you make the initial investment and you're getting 2 of them, they're going to be with you season after season after season. Whether you're storing firewood, whether you're taking them to the beach with all your beach toys, you're using them for your bedding, whether you're using them for your mulch. I'm about to do a big undertaking in my garden. I don't have a wheelbarrow. I have no place to store it. I thought, well, I've got to rent a wheelbarrow because I've got to take the stuff from the back to the dumpster in the front. And I thought, no, I've got my bags. I'll just go ahead and shovel all the old stuff into here, drag it to the dumpster, and pop it right in there. Fold it up when it's done, rinse it out, and then have it again for whatever else I need. That's the versatility of these. They're great for virtually any project that you have. You'll have them for season after season after season.
I love them because they stand up. I don't have to hold the bag. I don't have to ask, hey, Danny, hold the bag up while I put the leaves or the grass in it. Here's another nice thing. When you put them on their side, they stay up on their side. So now I can...
I love that.
I can take the leaves. You ever try to do that on a regular trash bag?
Well,
you got to hold it in the bottom and the top.
Well, what always happens if you've got one of those big black trash bags and maybe they've got little handles on them and you're doing the leaves and you're being so great, it's all on a rake, and you walk over to the bag and then it just goes, and you have you're standing there with all the leaves. That's not going to happen with these bags. It literally is like having an extra pair of hands, and they're made that way. There's a wire in the top. That's what makes them so amazing. They're made to stand up. The minute you undo them and once you've unfolded them, they're going to be there at the ready for whatever project is or whatever storing is that you want to do.
I tell you what I did with with one of them?
No.
This is the greatest thing. I have a shed, all right? It's Florida. We don't have basements. I don't have a garage, which kind of sucks, but I bought one of those from the Florida Shed Company. I have industrial hooks inside.
Okay.
I took one of the bags and I hooked it on the hook. You know what I put in here? Beach chairs.
What a great idea.
Because look at the size of it. I put 4 collapsible little beach chairs in here. And now, somebody comes to the house, I'm like, go to the shed, there's beach chairs hanging in the bag.
Well, even better,
I love it.
You could take that entire thing, put it in your car, and when you get to the beach, drag it to the beach. That's what we've got in here. We've got all our sports. What?
Blue. Last call, blue. By the way, I didn't say you get 2.
I mentioned it.
Did you?
I got your. I did your job for you.
You always covered.
But what we're talking about, seriously, this is something that's going to be so invaluable to you. So, for instance, in my house, I had to have my floors redone. I had all my sweaters, all my handbags, all my shoes on shelves. They said, you got to get all this stuff out of here. We got to work in here and go down to the studs. I was like, how the heck am I going to get it out of here? And then I remembered I had these bags. I put everything in here because what happens is this is woven polypropylene, so it's inherently clean and durable. So I confidently loaded it up with all my sweaters, all my shoes, dragged it in because that's what these handles are for, dragged it into the living room, let it just sit there till they were done, and when they were done and I could go ahead and put everything back, I just dragged it back. I didn't have to worry about anything. Nothing was going to get snagged in there. Nothing was going to get soiled. In the same bags my husband is using to clean the gutters, standing on a ladder. Yeah, that's full. That's full of...
I wanted to show you, though, this is actually full of heavy duty.
Yes, of mulch.
Mulch in here.
Yes.
I can drag this. That's heavy too. I'll drag it back. If you did that with a regular bag, the whole bottom would be shredded.
Exactly.
There's got to be 200 pounds of stuff.
There's a lot of weight in there.
Yeah.
Believe me. Yeah, the guys were moving it around. Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Everything, we're moving it around on a cart. But this is what's so amazing. You can use it for the mulch, you can use it for the sand, you can use it for your bedding, extra pillows, for storage, for the kids' sports equipment in the basement. Nope.
Toys.
Everything.
Baseball gloves, baseball bats. Shoes.
Everything.
It could be your... Danny and I have like 30 pairs of shoes.
Between
Sneakers,
you?
all running shoes, basketball shoes, he's got cool shoes, all kinds of shoes. Even if you just, or if you got to go to Goodwill, Bring your stuff
Of
in a
course,
bag.
of course.
Right?
Or if you're going to the
Clothes.
big box store and they don't give you bags, put everything in here. Drag it from the store back to the car, unload the car, just drag it into the house. Remember, they fold up flat so that you never have to worry about having a storage problem. And you're getting 2 of them today. Customer pick, super, super durable. You can't go wrong. There we go. There, Guy is about to do whatever it is that Guy is doing.
They're real log, by the way.
They are real log.
But that's what people want to see. They're like, he beat that thing with a log and
That's
wouldn't
right.
tear.
That's how amazing they
You know
are.
I always like to do
I
that.
know you do. I know you
Thanks,
do.
Deb. Deb Byers.
Always a pleasure,
Best.
everybody. Congratulations.
All right, hey, no more bugs, crazy popular.